Hello, this is Domenico with Easynomics, and we're going to do another Keynesian multiplier practice paper 3 type question. If you need an introduction to the Keynesian multiplier, the concept behind it, you can click on this video that will be linked below that explains this multiplier effect step by step. So let's go to the paper 3 type question. So here we go. Keynesian multiplier practice question part 3. There are two other practice questions that you will also see linked below that you can use to continue your understanding and practice on the math components for IB economics with regard to this concept. So here we have a table that's provided to us. Table 1 for country Y, some data. It provides us the marginal propensity to consume, 0.65, propensity to save, 0.2, propensity to tax, 0.1, and the propensity to import 0.05. So the assumption is that with any additional income that's gained, so let's say that you gain an additional dollar, if you get one extra dollar, we assume that there's four potential things that you will do with that extra dollar. So a portion of it will be spent. So 65 cents of that dollar will be spent, 0.65. So we're going to assume on average for every extra dollar gained, the average person may spend 65% of that. Then another thing that you can do with additional income is save a portion, 0.2 or 20 cents for every dollar. Then we have any spending that or income, any additional income that can be taxed as 0.1. Or for every extra dollar, 10 cents is tax. And then for every extra dollar, maybe you spend about 5 cents of it or 5% of that additional income on imported goods and services. So the sum of these four components should add up to 1. So 0.65 plus, that looks like a times 0.65 plus 0.2 plus 0.1 plus 0.05, it equals 1. And we also want to be mindful the leakages of any additional income are represented right here. The propensity to save, to tax, to import is income that can leak out of the circular flow. Fine. So let's look at question A. Calculate the value of the Keynesian multiplier for country Y. So go ahead and pause the video, calculate your answer, and we'll check your work in a moment. Pause the video now. Okay, so calculate the value of the Keynesian multiplier. We're working on question A, and there's two formulas that you can use to calculate this. So one is the Keynesian multiplier, which you need to know. There's no formula sheet that you're going to get for your exam for the IB. The Keynesian multiplier can be calculated as 1 over 1 minus the marginal propensity to consume, or we can calculate it as 1 over the marginal propensity to save plus the marginal propensity to tax plus the marginal propensity to import. Either one you can use. And typically on an exam, you'll get one of these data points, which will be the marginal propensity to consume, or three of these data points, saving, taxation, and imports. Here we have all four. So let's use this formula here first. So Keynesian multiplier is equal to 1 over 1 minus the marginal propensity to consume, 0.65. And that's going to equal 1 over 0.35. Okay? That is also going to be the same value as this formula. So 1 over the marginal propensity to save, 0.2, plus the marginal propensity to tax, 0.1, plus the marginal propensity to import 0.05. That also equals 1 over 0.35. 1 divided by 0.35 equals 2.857. Typically on the cover sheet of your paper 3 exam, it will say round up to the second decimal value. So we're going to use 2.86. This will be our final answer. Again, 1 over 0.35 is rounded up, going to be 2.86. This will be our final answer for this question. So done. Next, let's move on to question B. Using your answer in part A, calculate the change in nominal GDP of country Y as a result of an increase in government spending by $87 billion. So pause the video and go ahead and make that calculation. Okay, so let's check your work. Question B. So here we're going to calculate the change in nominal GDP, and the change in nominal GDP will be equal to the change in this case, government spending as a component of aggregate demand or real GDP. Change in government spending multiplied by the Keynesian multiplier. So we're just going to plug in the numbers. So the change in nominal GDP is going to be equal to the change in government spending. The change in government spending it's increased by 87 billion. Multiplied by the Keynesian multiplier, which is 2.86. 2.86. So nominal GDP equals $248.82 billion. There's our final answer. Great. In the next video, we will go ahead and practice illustrating this. So click on the link below so that you can see how we can answer this last question. Using your answer in part B, sketch an ADAS diagram to show the impact of the Keynesian multiplier. So that'll be covered in the next video. If you have any questions, you can comment those questions below. Don't forget to subscribe and to like. And that's it. Thank you so much.